Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for more Cyberzoic goodness. We're gonna be having a look at the Smilodon Populator today, so let's dive into it. First of all, massive thank you to David Silva for sending this one out to me for an early review. If you remember, we already have reviewed this Smilodon from the Beast of the Cenozoic line, the first Beast of the Cenozoic figure. So I figured since we already looked at this sculpt and this is just a repaint with some articulation improvements, we would just do a nice casual unboxing and take a look at the new paint scheme and the new articulation changes and just sort of experience them together as we flow into it naturally. I figured that would be a nice little return to old SpinoDude format for this review. Also just to show you the experience of unboxing a Cyberzoic figure, because just look at this. Look at this awesome geometric packaging design, absolutely gorgeous. The only thing I'm kind of curious about is, I wonder why this blue color was chosen for the window on the Smilodon. I feel like it should be another shade of green or like a white or something. A 1/12 scale Smilodon still, but the larger size is being explained in the lore as if it's a genetically enhanced one, so it can carry the weight of a warrior and armor on its back and such. This is part of the Dragon Clan. Love the Dragon Clan logo. Beautiful art by Rafe Lomaton. There's the Dragon Clan logo on the side again there, very cool. Now, one thing I really like about this new packaging design is the window in the top allows for some proper light piping. If I put my light on top of there, yeah. So you can get some much better views of the actual action figure in the box now, which is nice. People who worked on the figure on the bottom, and on the back we have the full art with the armor and Dragolina on it, and the other parts of this set down below. Some facts on the Smilodon, and that's about it. Let's break this figure on open. And there's some nice little tabs in on the side section here, where you can open it on up and slide you on out. Wait, did this one not come with a trading card? 1 second. Or is it like oh, it's shoved in the back. Okay, cool, there it is. I was like, wait, no, not the trading card. I love the trading card. All right, so put that back for a second. We'll just have a look at these. And one thing I didn't mention in my, my Arctic Dragon review is that we have a new style of instructions that come with all these figures. Very nice graphic design on these. I love the theming color, depending on the clan. The futuristic shaping and fonts and everything is very nice, and really cool diagram showing all of the different features and swappable parts on this figure. Very neat, and I like that it's figure specific now, unlike some previous entries we had in the line. And here is the trading card. As you know, if you watched my Arctic Dragon review, very excited for this. I initially helped design this initial layout here for these cards. This was fine-tuned by Ross Persichetti and Chris Chaotic, so thank you to them. This was overall a collaborative effort. Very cool to have yet another figure card to add to my collection. Ta-da! Zoic binder. Let's open it up. And let's slide that on in right next to the Arctic Dragon. There we go. All right, and also in the box quickly before we move on to the actual figure, one thing I didn't touch on in the Arctic Dragon review either is this brand new style of insert, where on one side we have this really cool neon grid pattern for like the future cyberpunky, cyberzoic vibes. And on the other side, you've got the background of the art by Rafe Lomaton on it. And this is a format that they're going with for all the future Cyberzoic releases, which is very cool. So you can choose which background you want when displaying them. All right, now that that's all out of the way, here is the Smilodon. Let's break this one out of its package. I swear with how many Creative Beast things I open nowadays, I just find these little plastic ties all around the rug in my room, just everywhere from filming the videos and such. It's really funny. Accessories off to the side. Smilodon time. All right, I'm really curious how this one has improved compared to the one that I have, because I know one thing that they're really marketing with this one is the improved shoulder articulation here, which, oh yeah, that is better. That is better. Wow, okay. And the hips as well. Oh, the hips are so much better. Oh my gosh. Okay, so for comparison here, let me bring out the other version of the Smilodon. You can see when I try to splay the hips, there's really no splay in there. That's really all you can get like that. And with the shoulders, there's a little bit of in, but not a ton. With this brand new version though, you can see in the front that there is a little more in and out there, but particularly with the back limbs, that's where it's like, wow, that is some drastic improvement. Okay, that's really, really cool. I like that a lot. In general, the joints feel very comparable to the black Smilodon there, as far as overall quality goes. And you know what? Let's just do like my normal reviews, let's just do a quick little articulation demo, and we'll show off all of the joints just with some nice little background music so you can see everything going. A big thank you to my channel members, particularly Raphael Tree Kangaroo, a Trash Bug, and YT Purple 119 for being Spino Chads. If you want to become a member and support my future content, click the big join button next to my name down below. So yeah, the articulation is of course identical to this guy over here, which we've already reviewed, but just improved in the shoulders and the hip areas overall. Now, one thing that has grown to be a little bit annoying over time with this one is it is difficult to pose this one with this particular mane piece on. Yes, the manes are swappable, and that's just because it is longer hair, and when you actually put this piece on, you can actually get more upwards movement with it. And I think it looks perfectly fine. I just really like the aggressive look of the larger mane on top. I think it also complements the texturing on the underside of the neck and the jowl area on the face too. But besides that, not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. I feel like those hip joints are definitely helping there, that's for sure. And one thing I just thought of, just for funsies, if you have both these Smilodons, you could interchange the ears and the main pieces if you really want to. I mean, it looks really weird, but you can do that. And I did mention the ears, of course, which are interchangeable. A little tricky to get out initially, but they ease up after you do it the first time. So these are more of like the relaxed ears, and then on the alternate head that comes with the Smilodon, you have more of the aggressive ears, and you can slot those on there like that, or put the more relaxed ones on the roaring face, like so. So very, very cool. And as far as swapping the head goes, that's going to become easier with time as well. There we go. Yeah, so it's gonna be a little bit tough the first few times that you do it, but man, that looks cool. I honestly think I like the blending on the face on this paint scheme a bit better, for especially on the aggressive face. It's really standing out in a good way. And then of course as well, all of the paws are swappable too. And then these are pretty easy to tell which one you need. I mean, there is a marking on the inside that tells you which side is which, but typically with them you want to have like this little extra pad part facing the inside of the Smilodon as you pop them on. All right, and there we go with all the relaxed paws on. But yeah, man, I am already noticing such a difference actually just playing with this one more in between cuts here as far as the articulation goes with it. And don't get me wrong, it's not like a drastic improvement, but it is an improvement, as this black Smilodon has been my desk buddy for a couple months now, or a few months now, or whatever. I definitely have gotten used to the range of motion that this one has. So, you know, getting to play with this one and see what it has to offer, you can definitely feel feel the difference. Now, I feel like the only other thing we really have to touch on with this one is the coloration. The sculpt is the same. We've already reviewed the sculpt and everything with this Smilodon. Detail's great, same exact thing. I didn't really pay that much attention to this one because it is more of just like, you know, a typical Smilodon or big cat coloration, very mountain lion-y in my mind. But there is a lot of subtlety to this that I really like in person, honestly. Very nice, just overall shades of the tones that were chosen here, with the oranges and the reddish browns and such. And some very subtle, nice patterning, like on the forelimbs there and on the haunches. And I really like this bold stripe pattern going right over the hips and down the butt there. Very, very nice. I really like the white patches around the eyes as well. If I can zoom in on that. Look at that. Really, really nice. And I like the way the nose has been painted too. I feel like this one just has a lot more depth actually in person, and I'm noticing that it's really bringing the details of this sculpt out even more than the black one. I like the black one better in concept, and I'm going to be honest with that. And I think if I had to pick between the two, I'd still pick the black one, just because it's such a unique take for a Smilodon, even though it is basically just Black Panther colors. It seems like that concept is such low-hanging fruit, but this is the first time I've actually seen it on a Smilodon. It just looks really cool. But this one is just such a good overall execution of a more common color scheme for this big extinct feline. They do make quite a nice pair with each other, actually, just showing like different morphs of the same genus. But yeah, we've already done measurements of this one and everything. We've already done comparisons. I just mainly wanted to compare these two versions together, see what has improved and, you know, what has pretty much stayed the same. I'm liking everything that I see, and honestly, I'm surprised with how much more difficult it is for me to pick between these two now that I see them. We also have the 1/18th scale version with the lion-y colors coming out as well. I would love to get that one on the channel as well to see how this articulation has been preserved. But that won't be till this coming September or so, because all those pre-orders just went up. But yeah, guys, I think that is going to do it for this unboxing and reaction review to the Cyberzoic Smilodon Populator. Thank you again, David, so much for sending this one out to me. And yeah, guys, stay tuned for more Cyberzoic reviews and such coming up on the channel. It would be really nice to get the armor and Dragolina for this one, so we can take a look at how the armor and a rider fits into the whole picture here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video, so take care and bye-bye.